Folks, just after 5:30, William Cole here in the Forecast Center. And folks, we do continue to track at least an opportunity for severe weather across Oklahoma. And in fact, severe weather does continue mainly across portions of northeastern Oklahoma from the Tulsa metro now really as far to the north as up near the Miami area. That's far northeastern Oklahoma. Severe thunderstorm watch has been peeled back for the Oklahoma City metro. Oklahoma County, Cleveland County, no longer in the severe thunderstorm watch, but other counties in far eastern Oklahoma, the Tulsa metro down through McAllister, Muskogee, again back up through Miami, severe thunderstorm watch does continue until 9 p.m. this evening. Then also quickly, by the way, winter storm warnings continue out in the far western Oklahoma Panhandle, where over 8 inches of snow has fallen in parts of the Oklahoma Panhandle today. But again, meanwhile, here in the main body of Oklahoma, our team of trackers is out. This is Mike Russ. He's up near the Stillwater area, and that's his live video. We'll be talking with him coming up here in just a minute. So here's the overview. This is what's going on across Oklahoma. Again, basically this line of severe storms now really pushing up into portions of eastern Oklahoma, a line of non-severe but still kind of heavy thunderstorm activity down across portions of east central Oklahoma, and then for our friends in northern Oklahoma, some other thunderstorm activity that has not been severe, but this has been fairly heavy. That also is lifting to the northeast, and then kind of some chilly rain showers to some snow again out there in the Oklahoma Panhandle. So let's go and zoom in on this. We'll kind of dive in and take the radar all around. First of all, up around the Tulsa metro. Again, this is over the last 45 minutes or so. Again, some fairly intense hailstorms have moved through the Tulsa metro, and again, those do continue lifting off to the northeast. So let's go and take each cell one by one, and this is with Mesoscan XR here. And first of all, let's go and zoom out. I want to take a look at this activity here first. This is coming into the Stillwater area. This is also where Mike Russ is. And again, he's had some fairly dynamic video. This activity here, not severe, but again, from Stillwater all the way back basically up through the Ponca City area. Again, these are areas of fairly heavy rain, fairly intense lightning threat. And as we take a look at the hail core tracker, there are going to be some opportunities, especially in northern Noble County between Red Rock and Marland, where there could be some dime plus size hail. In general, this is going to be smaller than quarters, but some dime plus size hail definitely possible up here around the Red Rock and Marland area. So what I want to do, I want to go and talk to Mike Russ. He's on the live line here with us. They're on those storms. And Mike, those are, again, just looking at your live video here, those are some fairly mean looking storms now coming in on the western sides of Stillwater. Go ahead and give us a live update.
Yes, William, we're actually on the very southern edge of Stillwater right now. We are actually in city limits, and we can definitely notate a definite roll cloud on the front end of this storm, William. However, we're not getting any of the winds as of yet. We're kind of expecting them because this roll cloud was definitely very interesting. Kind of low digging, had a lot of motion with it. So we're expecting winds, but we haven't received any yet. We're still getting kind of sprinkles here in Stillwater at the moment. I know that storm came through earlier to the Stillwater area that we were trying to track. It just got out of our hands. We couldn't catch up to it, so we decided to intercept the second line, William, and it's a much narrower band of activity, that's for sure. We can kind of see right to the back side of it, but it's got a lot of different features that we're still watching. We're expecting Stillwater to get some wind here any minute. We're just kind of waiting on it, and we're going to be here to report it to you, William.
Yeah, really appreciate that update, Mike. And I mean, really great job with you and Jesse both up there. So again, we're looking at your live video. Again, this is the Stillwater area. Could be an opportunity for some 50-mile-per-hour winds there, especially on the southern sides of Stillwater, back down through Perkins. I want to take a look at the hail core tracker here real quick as well. We've got basically this kind of double boxed here. We have your live video on the right-hand side of the screen. Again, that's basically in the town of Stillwater. And then we're taking a look now at the hail core tracker on the left-hand side of the screen. And again, you can see at least there's an opportunity for maybe some dimes from Perkins, and then just on the really southwestern sides of Stillwater. So no major hail. Again, this storm's not severe, but again, with some indications here on radar, there could be an opportunity again for some 50-mile-per-hour winds, again, as that storm blows on through. So again, not severe, but again, the storm is still kind of packing a punch, if you will, in its own right, again, with an opportunity for some heavy rain, intense lightning threat, and then again, also that opportunity for, again, some winds near 50 miles per hour. Let's go a little bit further to the north here, up into portions of Noble Noble County. Mike, we're going to get right back to your audio here in a second. We're keeping your video up. So northern Noble County, really north of where Mike is, from Red Rock back up through the Marland area. Again, you can see that opportunity again for that locally heavy rain, fairly intense lightning threat. And up here, let's go and take a look at the hail core tracker there as well. And again, the hail core coming up just slightly. They're just on the southern sides of Marland. And again, there could be some dimes, not quite going to quarters, but there could be some dime plus size hail basically coming through the Marland area. And again, that opportunity for some near 50-mile-per-hour winds there as well. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to kind of back the radar out. I want to talk about our severe storms over here in eastern Oklahoma. But again, I'm going to leave Mike's video up. Mike, we're going to leave your video up. And again, we're going to come right back to you here in just a second. Again, it looks like there's probably going to be some 50-mile-per-hour winds coming through Mike's area fairly quickly. They may have already passed off to your east. I'm not exactly sure where you are there, Mike. So they may be off to your east. But again, we'll continue to kind of monitor your feed. And if anything changes, just let us know. We'll bring your audio right back up. So again, still water there on the right-hand side of the screen. And then with Mesoscan radar here, let's go and zoom in right over downtown Tulsa and Tulsa County here. And I tell you what, folks, so some fairly heavy rain. This is also a hail threat around the Tulsa area from Jinx all the way back down through the Mounds area. Again, let's go and take a look at the hail core tracker up here in Green Country. And as we do that, again, really the hail core's not as impressive with this activity, which is good. That's right over Tulsa County. Even though officially severe thunderstorm warnings do continue from downtown Tulsa up through the Turley area, and then also Jinx back over through Bixby. Again, heavy rain, intense lightning, winds to 60 miles per hour could be possible. But again, at least right now, with the hail core tracker, maybe some dime to quarter size hail possible with that activity. Now, as you get north of Okmulgee, the activity starts to come up. And in fact, as we take a look at our hail core tracker, there's a nice little pocket there of probably some $50 just northeast of Okmulgee. So you folks there in Okmulgee County, northeast of the town of Okmulgee, again, heads up. Again, there's at least a small pocket there of possibly some $50 size hail. And then as we go a little bit further down to the south here, and this is going to be just north of the Scipio area, back over through the Dustin area. And again, this is going to be another severe thunderstorm here. And as we take a look at the hail core tracker, quarters possible just southeast of the Dustin area. So really from Okmulgee back down through Dustin, intermittent opportunities for hail. And of course, we're going to track that along with the heavy rain and intense lightning threat. Now, as we go back up towards in just northeast of the Tulsa metro, this is going to be up here in Adair County, back up towards Big Cabin. That's going to be back up into portions of Veneta County. And as we take a look at this here, or Craig County rather, the town of Veneta and Craig County, as we take a look at this up here from really Sportsman Acres back up through the Adair area, as we take a look at the hail possibilities here, you can see really just in far northeastern portions there of Wagner County, there's going to be an opportunity. Let's go and put the hail core tracker back on here. There's going to be an opportunity here for this is seriously, we're seeing the pink there going to really some of that white smattering there. There's going to be an opportunity for some $50 plus size hail. That's going to be basically right there on the county line, and then also back just to the south of Adair, back to the west of let's see, that's Spervina area. These are fairly rural communities up there, and also Hoot Owl as well, going to be just back to the west of there. Generally to the northeast of the Pryor area, you can see a brand new severe thunderstorm warning being issued for that cell again because of, again, that hail core threat right there. And then as we go just a little bit further back off to the northeast, severe thunderstorm warnings basically continue for Craig, back up through Ottawa County here as well, just back to the southwest of the Miami area, also Welch. Again, heavy rain, intense lightning threat, and again, that opportunity for some $50 size hail. So with that, let's go back into portions of Washington County. This is far northern Oklahoma here, northeastern Oklahoma, from Bartlesville back down through the Ramona area. And as we take a look at the hail core tracker through here, not a lot showing up, but again, winds to 60 miles per hour, intense lightning threat, and again, heavy rain generally coming in there around the Bartlesville area as well. Also, let's go back down here on the southern sides of Tulsa. I want to take another look at this cell. And just for the fact it's got at least some structure here within the storm that we want to keep looking at. But at least right now, from Jinx back over through the Broken Arrow area, and for our friends there in Broken Arrow, this is probably round 3, I think, today. This is your 3rd round of thunderstorms that have moved through, but at least another round of a fairly heavy rain, and at least that opportunity for quarter-size hail, again, is definitely going to be possible from Jinx all the way back down through, and now just on the eastern sides of Glenpool, and then also back over through Kellyville. That's just a fairly heavy thunderstorm, non-severe there. So now let's go back over to our other activity here in Payne County. Again, this is where Mike Russ is around the Stillwater area. Again, this activity not severe, but this is really just below severe limits. As we take a look at the hail core tracker with this, there's going to be opportunities for some dime plus size hail, especially just to the south of Stillwater. And then this other cell here just north of Marlin, this one's trying to go severe. There's definitely some quarters possible just north of Marlin, and we may see a severe thunderstorm warning issued fairly quickly for portions of Kay County. And this is going to be important for our friends there in Ponca City. In general, this activity lifting to the northeast there, up towards the Ponca area. And again, there's definitely going to be an opportunity for some quarters possible with that activity. So Mike Russ, we're still looking at your live video. I know you're there in the Stillwater area. Go ahead and tell us what you're seeing. Looks like you're getting some heavy rain. Give us an update.
Yes, William, that's correct. We are getting some pretty decent moderate rain here, moderate to heavy. We're still on the south side of Stillwater. In fact, we're on 6th Avenue right now. We're heading westbound. We kind of wanted to drive through the storm to kind of see if we could see any hail, what kind of lightning potential, if there was any hail here on the south side of Stillwater. And all we've gotten, William, is we had some gusty winds, however, maybe 25, 30 miles an hour. Nothing real intense here on the south side of Stillwater, but we did get some heavy rain there for quite a little bit. We're actually coming out of the rain a little bit now, but we didn't see any hail, so those are some good things if you're wanting to protect your property. But we didn't see anything with severe criteria at this time, William.
Okay, Mike, I really appreciate that there around the Stillwater area. Mike and Jesse doing a really great job. Again, they've been tracking activity basically from Oklahoma County right over downtown Oklahoma City. And now these storms, again, they've been just rapidly, again, lifting to the northeast. Again, as we've gone through the day, really the bulk of the severe weather now really shifting over into portions of eastern Oklahoma. And what I want to do, let's go and switch back. I want to go and take the radar full again here. And as we go and take the radar full, we'll go and punch this back up here. And can kind of give the folks at home kind of a better idea of where we're talking about, at least where the severe weather is currently here in Oklahoma. So there's the broad view there on radar. And again, you can see northeastern Oklahoma and portions of east central Oklahoma. Those are generally hailstorms. There's an opportunity for anywhere from quarter to near $50 size hail. And especially there just to the southwest of the Veneta area, an opportunity for $50 size hail, quite possible with that cell there. So what I want to do, let's go and zoom back in, and we'll go and kind of take these storms one by one. And then again, we're going to check back in with Mike Russ on that Stillwater storm here in just a second. Again, the Stillwater storm non-severe, but again, there's at least another opportunity for some at least winds to near 50 miles per hour and some locally heavy rain with that cell there as well. But from Chelsea back over through Big Cabin, back over through Ketchum, back over through Langley. Again, this is a severe thunderstorm warning here, that opportunity for at least some quarter-size hail with this storm. You can see it right there near the Chelsea area, and then back just to the southwest of the Langley area there as well. And again, we're seeing basically those aqua colors. Again, that's where that opportunity, at least for that quarter-size hail, is going to be. And then we continue with the severe thunderstorm warnings here, basically right over Tulsa County. This is going to be now on the eastern sides of downtown Tulsa, back down towards the Jinx area. Not getting very good indications of hail, and that's good. So this activity continues to move through Tulsa. Looks like we've had a couple reports of some 1-inch hail, which would be right around the size of quarters. So we have had some quarter reports with this activity. So kind of erring on the side of caution, heavy rain, intense lightning, and again, some hail up to quarters could be possible. Again, basically from Jinx back up through Alsuma. And in general, that activity is tracking up towards the Fair Oaks area, also back up towards Catoosa over the next 30 minutes. So our friends in that part of the state, again, definitely heads up. And then this cell here, again, this right here is definitely a hail producer. And again, this is going to be back just to the southwest of Haskell. And again, you can see that hail core coming up there, green going to yellow, an opportunity for maybe some $half size hail there. That's going to be just southwest of Haskell. That's going to be tracking very close to the Haskell area here over the next 20 minutes, along with that heavy rain and intense lightning threat. And then back down towards Boynton. We're going to take a look at the hail core tracker down here, at least some small areas of some quarters possible. And then as we go just a little bit further on down to the south here, this is going to be back to the north and just to the west of the Lake Eufaula area. And again, an opportunity for some quarter size hail. So it looks like overall, the hail intensities, especially from earlier today, they have come down. Now that cell there near Ponca, that did just go severe. That was the one we were just looking at. Let's go and zoom back in on that one. And as we take a look at this, for our friends there in Ponca City, there's definitely going to be an opportunity for some quarter plus size hail with this cell. And again, the hail core track basically is going to move right through the Ponca City area. So again, heavy rain, intense lightning threat, winds to 60 miles per hour. And again, some quarter size hail could be possible there around the Ponca City area. Otherwise, this activity now starting to really lift northeast of the Stillwater area. And as we go back to Mike Russ's live feed, I mean, he went from basically rain and storms to what looks like blue sky now in the Stillwater area. So Mike, you're on the live line. Looks like that activity is now really pushed off to your east, and you've got blue sky now on the backside of that activity. Go ahead and give us an update there from the Stillwater area.
Yes, William. We're actually kind of south and on the southwest side of Stillwater. And as you can see in the live stream here, we actually have a double rainbow. I'm not sure if you're seeing the double rainbow.
We just see it. Yeah, we can just now see it. Yeah,
absolutely. We do have a double rainbow here. The winds have pretty much died down to almost nothing here, William. The rain has pretty much come to an end here on the southwest side of Stillwater. Again, we didn't see any hail. We had some pretty heavy rainfall there for a little bit, but everything... There was nothing severe that came through Stillwater on this particular storm, William.
Well, that's definitely good news. So again, Stillwater, I mean, they've had quite a bit of heavy rain today. I think two different storms have actually come through the Stillwater area. This is round number 2 right now. And again, luckily, we just got through some of the heavy rain, the intense lightning threat, and again, really not much in the way of hail. So that is always good. Again, right here in central Oklahoma, north central Oklahoma, severe thunderstorm warning up around the Ponca City area, again, with some quarter size hail possible there. And then otherwise, multiple severe thunderstorm warnings over in northeastern Oklahoma. But the overall trend, the overall hail trend over the last hour or so has definitely been on the downward trend. So that is always good right there. So we're going to continue to track this activity. Then, of course, Oklahoma Weather Live at 7 p.m. We'll have another complete look at your forecast. I know we kind of had a lot of severe weather coverage at 4 o'clock, so we didn't necessarily have time to talk about the forecast. So this evening at 7 p.m., definitely be sure to join us then, and we'll have another look at your forecast. Otherwise, we're going to take a break in the action. We'll have more updates as needed, and then, like I mentioned, we'll definitely be back with you this evening at 7 p.m. for our next edition of Oklahoma Weather Live. Otherwise, keep it here with Oklahoma Weather Tracker TV. We'll keep you up to date with the latest live weather information for Oklahoma.